Come into all fours. Just taking the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Start to draw the belly down to the ground, inhale. And then exhale, round in the back, chin to the chest, squeezing the inner thighs. Inhale, lifting the heart, lifting the sit bones. And then exhale and take that nice round of that back. Inhale, lifting, lengthening, pressing down through those hands. And then exhale and round. Coming into a nice wide leg child's pose next. Toes together, knees wide. And just taking the hands, stack them, and just place your forehead on the hands. Allow the heart to melt towards the earth. Shoulder blades rolling down the back. And the face really soft. When you're ready, gently lifting the head, extending the arms, and we're going to thread that right arm underneath the left. Just a gentle half bow tie. Let the head turn, closing the eyes, getting super sleepy in this pose. Breathe into the space between your shoulder blades, allowing everything just to soften even more. Lifting the head, extend the arm, and let's go over to that other side. So finding your gentle twist, head coming down, settle into the pose, softening through the joints, closing the eyes. When you're ready, gently start to lift the head, coming all the way out. And we're going to take a big stretch into a downward facing dog next. Tucking toes, lifting those hips, sliding all the way back. Have a little pulse up and down with your heels, a little sway with the hips. Coming back to the knees now. So we're going to come down and round onto our back. Line ourselves all the way down, hugging knees into chest. Just take a few moments just to have a simple little rock side to side. Interlace the fingers, soften through the face, and we're going to hold here now. I'm going to come to happy baby next, so gently open up the knees, reaching for your toes, maybe even the ankles, and just take the shins nice and vertical, closing the eyes, trying to relax through your shoulders. We have this tendency to want to grip and hold. When you're ready, gently release. Take your hands onto your knees now and just start to rotate round, giving your hips a nice little movement. Going one way and then the other. Very, very gentle, very slow, rhythmic movement. Take the feet onto the ground next. We're going to take hold of our block. You could be using a brick or some books at home and just slide it underneath the sacrum, the bony part of our lower back. And just for a moment, just taking your feet a little bit further away into our supported bridge pose. The arms come out to the sides. Soften up through your belly. Allow the thighs to relax. If it feels okay, we could extend the arms up and over to really open up the heart space, looking into those shoulders, staying nice and relaxed. Feels comfortable. The next stage would be to extend the legs down the mat, creating a full extension of the spine. And then gently we're going to make our way out of this, so bending the knees, bringing the arms back. Lifting the hips and just removing your block. Allow the pelvis to come down to the ground. And just taking a full body stretch here. So stretch out through the arms, the legs. We're going to go into our Banasana pose next. So we're working the legs over to the right, maybe crossing the left foot over the right, the shoulders over to the right to resemble that banana shape. And just closing the eyes, letting everything soften. We'll make our way back to center and try the other side. So when you're ready, just taking your legs over to the left side of your mat, crossing the leg over, and those shoulders to create that banana shape. And as you're gently making your way back to the center of your mat, take a bend in your knees and hug those knees into the chest. When you're ready, extend your legs all the way down the mat into your Shavasana. Come into that final resting pose. The fingers are lightly curled. Everything in the body becomes softer and softer. Start to become aware of the space around you. Wiggling fingers, stretching toes, and eventually coming onto the side. Namaste, yogis.